Weak. Worthless. Not worth the scraps or effort to keep it alive. Weak. Too stupid to think the pale runt was beneath you. Not worth the scraps or effort to let you lead my pack. Welcome to the Homebrew Review. My name is Ethan, I'm your host, and today we're doing the Albino Gnoll race. So let's just dive straight into it. Poor thing. I doubt it will survive the winter. I was wrong. Much like the others of their race, albino gnolls are large bipedal hyena people. They typically stand from 7 to 7.6 tall and weigh anywhere from 235 to 335 limbs. They are almost entirely covered by fur and muscle. The only thing that generally sets these gnolls apart from others in their packs is their unusual coloration. Due to some quirk, be it by magic or genetics, albino gnolls are born just that, albino. Their fur has little to no pigmentation and their eyes are burning red or stark violet colours. Thankfully, the race is rare enough a sight that most adventurers will never have to see those eyes bearing down upon them, with flail or axe poison to strike.
Go forth and spread destruction, carnage and chaos in your wake. Leave nothing alive. Revel in the killing. That is my gift to you. Do not fail me.
Whether born of magic, the blending of man, demon, and beast, or through the taint of the demon lord of savagery, Yagnaru himself, albino gnolls are a bit of an anomaly. Understandably, they are created / born the same way others of their race are. This is usually being with a hyena, when a hyena gorges itself to the fullness on a kill from the fang of Yagnaru. However, though it is incredibly rare, sometimes accidents do occur and the pup is born devoid or severely lacking in pigmentation. Their eyes are crimson or violet colour. They are already small frames, seemingly are immaculated by comparison to those of their same litter. Most of the time, this would mean the runt is left behind or eaten, a fates all too common among those seen as having lost Yagnaru's favour. Sometimes, however, this runt survives. The result is a slightly larger than average albino gnoll, smarter than their brethren, but more capable of a leader of their own packs than the rank and file. Albino gnomes that survive maturity often seek out positions as their leaders of a pack. If they have been traumatized by their pack, abandoning them, they sometimes lead an adventurous life. Those that choose the former rarely, if ever, are heard from again. Most either die trying to reach the leader status or are so good at their jobs they leave no survivors to tell tales. The others, the ones who choose the latter, typically those raised to maturity outside of a gnoll pack by a person with means and resources to do so in a responsible manner, can often be found to be steadfast allies, stalwart companions. Albino gnolls find it easy to mentally equate mercenary companies and bands of adventurers as a sort of surrogate pack, one the gnoll would do anything for. Let's move on to the traits. You get +2 to your dex, +1 to your intelligence, and +1 to your charisma for your ability score increases. Your ages, you reach maturity at 5 years and don't live past 30. Alignment is generally neutral or evil. Their speed is 35 feet. They have dark vision, sunlight sensitivity, hunter's sense, frightful presence, tooth and nail, and ferocious charge. Hunter's sense gives you the perception skill, makes you proficient in the perception skill and with advantage. Frightful presence gives you a proficiency in the intimidation skill. Tooth and nail is essentially you get 1d6 for your unarmed strike and unarmed strike. Also, you have a bite attack of the same amount of damage. One uses strength, one uses dexterity. Ferocious charge. You can charge your opponent cursing and screaming with all the fury of Yagnaru. If you move your entire movement in a straight line, you may make an attack roll and deal an additional 1d8 damage. You must complete a long rest before using this trait again. Languages you can speak, read, and write are Common, Gnoll, and Abyssal. So, this is a very good class with some really interesting lore to it. I'm going to say... give it a 4.5, just because the thing is that it's kind of a little... I don't know, I feel very weird about this class. It feels sort of boring, but not really. Anyway, well, that's all for me. Thank you for watching, and I know these race ones will be quite short, but that doesn't really matter. These are just nice throwaway ones for me to do while I'm working on other things. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.